Good morning, my people. This is Ken Robbie, Guitar Pick 81, and I'm coming at you from the boondocks in New Zealand. It is Wednesday, March 4th, 2026, and we're going to do what we do. Let's ride. Ham and cheese sandwich on pita bread. Breakfast of champions. We actually spent last night in this little shelter called the George Burns Shelter. It was nice. Oh, yes, I'm glad. 8:42 a.m. and we are heading out. Leaving behind the little house on the prairie. That is not cool. Yeah, my feet are soaking wet now.
Yeah.
Oh well, it's 50 degrees out here, what the heck.
Warm up next week.
Yeah. Well, we got wet right away, but the good part is we got a tailwind, people. Not only a tailwind, but so far it's gradual downhill. But we got our last big climb out of the way yesterday. It's smooth sailing to the end now, folks. Knock on wood, of course, because there doesn't have to be a doozy to be a hill. Got a decent road, and it's not near as cold this morning. A lot of benefits this morning. Final doozy on this map. We were halfway through this map yesterday. Company. More company. We've had more traffic this morning than all day yesterday. Crazy. But it's still sheep country. And they still love running. Yeah. Overall, pretty nice riding this morning.
Yep.
Except for all this traffic. Now that's what you call a sheep and a cattle mix. Black and white. It does look like the hills are getting a little more mellow. Even a motorcycle out here this morning. Seeing these crops too that I don't know what they are. I was trying to figure that out in the North Island, but here they are in the South Island. Wonder if the wind usually blows here, because man, this tree line has gone on for about a mile. Man, it is like just peaceful out here though. You hear that? There's like no noise. Yeah, other than that.
Yeah, you too.
Yep. Did you say you're from Austria?
Yes.
All right. We met an Austrian couple earlier, and my wife graduated from high school in Austria.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm Ken.
Chris. Hi.
Nice meeting you, Chris.
Hi.
Getting a few bumps in the road here, having to climb a little. Man, you shed your jacket quick. Scenery is definitely changing. More farm country, I think. We are definitely clocking up the numbers for sheep today. Road's definitely a little rougher here today than it was yesterday. This part's not bad, but it's a lot of bigger rocks and loose gravel. Turned onto a cycle trail here, and it's a lot worse than the road. Going through the gates. This is a nice scenery over here. Slow growing on some of these gravel roads. Got on the official path here now and it doesn't seem that bad. And we are riding the direction of the river, which is usually good because that means downhill, and the wind's still at our back. I love it. Looks like the rancher's up this morning herding the cattle. Looks like you missed a few out here. This hill over here looks like it could be the last big hill. I mean, I don't know what's coming, but I think we're getting into more flat country. Not a lot of hills that way. This is pretty sweet, people. Oh yeah. Kind of curvy. I like this track though. This is really some fantastic cycling. Enjoying this bicycle path. Or cycle path. We are cruising along on this like 16 miles an hour. Even the sheep are like, check these dudes out. Less than a mile to go to the end of this map, and I think this, don't quote me, but is our last gravel. Came off the bike path and had about a half mile of this gravel road. Let's see what's ahead. Pavement. We have reached Mossburn, and they do love their rugby in this country. I had pancakes one other time on the trip. They looked, I mean, these look a little small compared to those. Like, darn it. I will say those pancakes are pretty good though. I stand corrected. There is more gravel. Recycling, that's us every day. That's a lot of sheep, my people. Castle Rock. Pause the video if you want to read that. Definitely back into farmland. Farming and ranching. Guys are all lined up to watch me. Watch me buck this afternoon southerly wind. There's more of these guys lined up. They're all mooing me. And these people cut their windbreaks like a solid wall. Kind of interesting. Sheep on the hills up there. That means for us is the first hill in a long time. Yes, these guys are still looking at us. Oh, guys out there with the squad. Those windbreaks are amazing. They're like a big green wall. Guess it protects the house here. It's like kind of an interesting building. All right, last stretch into Winton. Winton looks like kind of a quiet town. My kind of town. All right, right, people, we are booked into the Railway Motel. We each got our own room tonight. That's why they come here. And I'm getting everything charging. Okay, I didn't catch this on my Garmin. This might be better anyway, but stats for the day, 78.92 miles, 755 feet of climbing, 12.4 mile per hour average. Down at Jumbo Takeaways, it's pretty busy, so that's a good sign. Getting some sweet and sour pork. Sounds pretty good. Didn't have chicken, sweet and sour, so I got pork. Looks like we got the whole dining room to ourselves to have our dinner of champions. This is kind of nice. Just got pretty much done editing video, besides what I record from now on. And it's only 8:41 at night. Might actually get a little time to relax and maybe clean up some of this mess. Winton's kind of cool town. On the South Island, South Island. And we are staying here at the Railway Hotel, established 1861. It was kind of a long day of riding today, I will admit. But, you know, it's weird. We're almost done with this thing. And another day, 2 max. And then we got a week to kill before we fly home. So see what happens. Our bikes get to sleep inside tonight. Sounds like with a bunch of people playing bingo or something in the next room. All right, my people. This is Ken Robbie, guitar pick 81 from Winton, New Zealand on the South Island, signing out.